Hey everybody, this is Anthony from Rockstar, and in this week's Rockstar Minute, we have on Frank Marchese from Plumbing Protection Plan of Canada. Frank is a great guy. He works with a ton of Rockstar Inner Circle members, and in this video, he has a ton of great tips for all of us on how we can prepare our homes for the wintertime, our personal residences, as well as our rental properties. So this is the type of stuff you want to be thinking about doing early December before the first frost sets in. So before temperatures go below zero, when water starts to freeze, and then it can expand in your pipes and cause some damage if you haven't prepared accordingly. But if you watch this video and implement all the tips that Frank shares, you're going to be A-okay. So I'll let Frank take from here.
So the most important part about protecting your home is knowing where the water meter is and how it operates. If there's ever a flood, you should always know you have to come down to the basement, find your water meter, and if you look here, this is the valve to shut the water off. So you're turning the valve clockwise, shuts the supply off of water to the house. As you can see, this line comes in from outside. So if there's ever a flood, you shut the water off at the main, it kills all the water to the house, and then we can assess the problem properly. So just so you know, clockwise closes the water supply, and then counterclockwise opens the water supply. So we're in the utility room of the home here, and as you can see, the hot water tank connects all the water systems throughout the whole house. 90% of the water pipe bursts happen near the hot water tank. If the water tank does burst or the lines do break, water is going to come down to the floor, obviously, and it's supposed to seep into a floor drain. As you can see here, there is no floor drain in this room. Many a times, when contractors do renovations, they move the rooms around and they'll cover up the floor drains. A lot of times, homeowners put carpets or rugs down on the floor covering the floor drains. If water cannot flow into the floor drain and a pipe bursts, your basement will flood. If you do not have a floor drain, many insurance companies will deny your claim because of the fact that there should be access for the water to leave the house in case of a burst pipe. So as you can see in this next clip I'm going to show you, floor drain was covered, therefore the water just pooled all over the basement and it had nowhere to go.
Basement has been flooded with water. Sewage has come up through the toilets and the bathtubs. Floor drain was covered by fridge, but is completely blocked also.
Here we have your garden hose supply line. This is the shutoff for the garden hose. So during the winter months, you want to be able to come down, turn off the supply line, shutting off all the water leaving the house. This is an exterior wall, so it could very easily freeze. Also, you must be able to bleed this line. Any water left in this pipe can expand in the cold, freeze, and crack. Step 2 into shutting off your garden hose bibs is to come outside the property and you want to disconnect the actual garden hose. Never leave it hooked up throughout the winter. There's a lot of water inside these lines and it can freeze. You want to open up the garden hose just to make sure you shut it off properly inside, no water's coming out, and you want to leave it in the open position. It's always good to take the garden hose, put it away in the garage, and bring it out back in the spring. Having your downspouts disconnected from your drain system is a key part of maintaining your property. These old downspouts, when they connect back to the sewers, can cause problems if leaves and debris get inside this drain system. It is now city code for having all downspouts disconnected from the sewer system. When disconnecting your downspouts, it's always good to make sure you cap the old downspout going into the ground. This ties into your sewers. So by capping it, you can ensure nothing will get inside, no leaves, and it won't block your drain system. Very common problem every year during the wintertime is water pipes underneath your kitchen sink freezing. Most times these lines are exposed to an exterior wall, as you can see here. Installing fiberglass insulation around the pipes will help ensure these pipes don't freeze throughout the winter. Another thing you can do during the extreme cold snaps that we have is to leave your cabinet doors open just a slight bit at nighttime. This way the warm air from the house circulates underneath the kitchen sink. Many properties with basement entrances usually have a floor drain at the bottom of the stairs. As you can see here, this floor drain is full of leaves. This could become a problem when the snow melts and water rushes down, blocking it and flooding into the basement.